I don't want to spend my life endlessly doing mind-numbing work. I want to find my passion because
If you do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life.
even Steve Jobs himself said it. But what if I told you there's a juicy plot twist in Steve Jobs' story that no one talks about? Spoiler alert, he didn't actually follow his passion. More on that later. See, we love hearing these things because they either make us feel good or, let's be real, make us feel terrible. Let me tell you something funny. At age 10, I was super passionate about stitching clothes for my cute little teddy bears. And from sewing to software, I realized that passion is a joke and it's not worth trying to find it. I myself used to have trouble finding my one true passion. And if you're anything like me, by the end of this video, you will feel a huge weight lifted off your shoulder. Hi, I'm Sanchit Arora, SG2 YouTuber, and today we are breaking down why passion is not found, it's built. Let's get started. Before we dive in, here's exactly what we will be covering in this video so you know what to expect. First, we are taking down the find your passion myth because let's be honest, it's one of the worst career tips ever. Then we will talk about why most of the people misunderstand passion and how it holds you back more than it helps. Next, we will cover what truly drives success. And spoiler, it's not passion. And finally, I will show you how passion is actually built, not found. And yes, we are going to expose the Steve Jobs follow your passion advice. By the end of this video, you won't just feel better about not having a passion. Rather, you will actually know what to do about it. Hundreds of years ago, everyone used to follow their parents. So if your parent is a farmer, you will become a farmer. If your parent is, let's say, a tailor, you will also become a tailor. And then after some years, everyone started chasing money. So if more money is in engineering, then you will take up engineering to earn more money. And very recently, there is an increase in follow your passion advice. So people are no longer just chasing money, they are chasing their passion. They want to follow their passion to stay happy throughout their life. But this finding your passion is a flawed thinking. We have been told that everyone has one passion, and if we don't find it, we have failed. So we just sit there overthinking and waiting for that magical aha moment to find that passion. Telling someone who's unsure about their career to just follow your passion is like telling someone stuck in a maze to just find an exit. This advice can actually make you feel worse. But what if I told you that most of the people don't have a singular passion? 84% of young people don't follow their passions in their career, and yet they are doing fine. The world has not ended. Imagine if someone told you as a kid that your life purpose is to be a UX designer, and you would be like, what does that even mean? So this so-called passion is not something that you are born with. It's affected by the past experiences and the media we are totally covered in every time. There are people doing wild things that I didn't even know existed.
क्या करते हो आप? I'm a cake decorator. Cake decorator.
People are having fun doing all kinds of work, but do you really think they were born with this as their life purpose? The real problem, we have confused passion with excitement and novelty. Passion is not fun. Passion is not equal to instant success, and passion is definitely not equal to easy. Graphic design is my passion is a meme for a reason.
Graphic design is my passion.
Just because you enjoy doing something in theory does not mean that doing it 40 hours per week under deadlines and constant pressure will spark the same joy. So why do people get passion wrong? And this is because of what I call as the passion trap. I've talked to a lot of students in their class 11th or 12th who suddenly find their passion. And let me be super straight, 99.99% of the time, it's just a way to avoid doing the hard work. I don't like to sugarcoat, so I directly ask them two things. First, have you done anything meaningful in your life so far? Because if you have not, how do you even know what hard work feels like? The truth is, even when you land a career that you really enjoy, there will be days, many days actually, that will absolutely feel like work, hard and boring. So you need to know what hard work is really about. And second, is it something that has to be done right now? Because if it was so important, then why you didn't do it a few years back when the stakes were much less? And is it urgent enough to risk your studies and career stability? And most of the time, the answer is no. If you are in a similar position, unless you're following your passion for years, I would suggest not to focus on trying to find your passion and instead take the traditional safer route. Because honestly, that's not the end of the life. According to 2014 US survey, 74% of those who have a bachelor's degree in science, technology, engineering and math are not actually employed in those occupations. So for the majority of the people here, I would suggest to follow your passion when you actually know what you are trying to do. And I also want to touch upon the not being good at something fallacy. I'm not bad at history because I hate it. I am bad at history because I suck at memorizing things. So not being naturally good at something does not mean that you are not passionate about it. It just means that you are not good at it. And you can through effort acquire those skills to get good at it, and then you can say that whether you are passionate about it or not. We will get to Steve Jobs soon, but the truth is, most successful people didn't start out passionate. They became passionate through effort. Let's now talk about the myths about passion that hold you back. First, passion is a feeling and feelings change. I used to play my favorite game Clash of Clans for years, day and night, but was it my passion? Not really. I even used to push myself for it, sometimes sitting in a room without AC or cooler in extremely hot summers, sweating badly just to play that game because the Wi-Fi was not working and I had to sit in that room to get some mobile network. Here's the thing, interests come and go. What's fun for you today might become boring next year. Not saying Clash of Clans is a boring game, by the way, so you can still enjoy it, not a sponsored video at all. Anyways, the second point is you don't need to work in an industry that you are passionate about. Even if I am passionate about education, I won't work in a tech company with shitty work culture. And it's less about the company's mission or values. It's more about what the exact tasks I will be working on daily basis, because that's what will matter to me and I have to align my personality to that instead of caring about what the company is doing in general. The third point, not really a myth, but what if you don't really have a passion? By the way, you're not alone. If you've ever felt lost because you don't have a passion, good news. It means that you are normal and you will explore multiple things to find it. Most people don't have a clear passion and that's okay. Instead of asking what's my passion, ask what am I willing to work hard at. Think of passion as an added bonus. The real pros learn to show up and work with or without feeling passionate that day. And oddly enough, by doing so, they often discover passion. But let me be very clear. I'm not saying to hate what you do and just suffer through it. This is not about torture. Ideally, you have a general interest or excitement in your field. And it's about not relying on the constant excitement as a measure to judge whether you should continue or quit. So what actually drives success if it's not passion? Passion alone won't make you successful. If passion was enough, every aspiring artist, gamer, or let's say YouTuber would be a millionaire. But real success requires much more. It requires effort, discipline, hard work, dedication, and the most important, patience. If you're out there looking for passion, you won't find the patience to do monotonous work for years. And that's exactly what success requires. And trust me, your passion will die the moment work gets hard. If passion is your only motivation, what will happen when your work becomes boring or difficult? Most people quit because they were expecting for their passion to carry them through. A great job isn't about passion, it's about getting really good at something. So don't skip a good job just because you are not passionate about it. Did you know only 13% of people feel passionate about their jobs? That means 87% of the people are out there working without passion. Yet, many of them are successful, growing and thriving. Success fuels passion way more than passion fuels success. So how passion actually works? The thing is, passion follows success and not the other way around. Think about the first time you did something challenging, maybe coding, designing or writing. At first, you were not passionate about it. You were just learning. But once you became good at it, once people recognized your skills and you started feeling competent, that's when you started enjoying it more. Passion doesn't mean quitting what you are already doing and going over to Instagram to find what's interesting and then saying, see, this is something I want to do. Passion is about finding something that you are experienced at and then saying that this is something that I am experienced at and also what I like the most, so this is my passion. As billionaire Mark Cuban has also said, don't follow your passion, follow your effort. Let's talk about the case study of Steve Jobs. He famously said to follow your passion. But here's something that no one talks about. His passion was Zen Buddhism, not technology. He came into tech for some quick money. Passion for Apple came later, only after he saw a great success in it. Passion is not the starting point. It's the result of getting really good at something. Now let's talk about the 3 points on how to build passion instead of finding it. First, try many things. Again, passion is not found. It's discovered through action. So start with curiosity, experiment, and let your passion grow naturally. I know a staff software engineer who started their career in hardware, creating those actual real chips, and is now leading big tech teams. So your passions can evolve and your career need not stay fixed. Your career can also change, so it's okay to change your passion and your career along with it. Second, focus on making your work interesting. Instead of quitting for passion, try to find ways to make your current work more engaging. Challenge yourself, set goals, improve, and you will start enjoying your existing work even more. And third, detach your passion from profession. Passion does not have to be a job. You don't need anyone's permission to do what you love. If you love dancing and are passionate about it, do you really have to be on the Dance India dance show? Not really. You can just dance wherever you want and feel good about it. If my passion is making good videos, talking about the things I find interesting, I don't really need your consent to do it. You can write hate comments, dislike the video, do whatever you want. But that doesn't stop me from following my passion. So the next time someone asks, have you found your passion? You can smile and say, I'm not trying to find passion like it's lost. I'm busy building a life that I'm passionate about. Passion is not something you find. It's something that you build by getting good at something, seeing progress and making an impact. And trust me, once you put in the effort, you will wake up one day only to realize, whoa, I'm passionate about what I'm doing. If you enjoyed this, check out this video next because YouTube says you're gonna love it. See you in this video. Bye.